Good morning everyone, Tina Spalding Trance channel here today for our daily Course in Miracles lesson together. Thank you for joining me again today. Today we are doing lesson number 345. I offer only miracles today, for I would have them be returned to me. Father, a miracle reflects your gifts to me, your Son, and every one I give returns to me, reminding me the law of love is universal. Even here, it takes a form which can be recognized and seen to work. The miracles I give are given back in just the form I need to help me with the problems I perceive. Father in heaven, it is different, for there are no needs. But here on earth, the miracle is closer to your gifts than any other gift that I can give. Then let me give this gift alone today, which, born of true forgiveness, lights the way that I must travel to remember you. Peace to all seeking hearts today. The light has come to offer miracles, to bless the tired world. It will find rest today, for we will offer what we have received. And that is our lesson for today, lesson number 345. I offer only miracles today, for I would have them be returned to me. Let's see what Jesus has to say to us today. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and your job here is to become miracle-minded. That means that instead of offering hatred and separation, fear, you are offering love, communion, and connection. Again, we want to remind you that this does not have to be done physically with people. It can and must initially be done within your own mind. So you are monitoring what you are thinking about people, what you are feeling about people, what you are afraid of regarding people, and it is there that the work is done. That is where the miracle is created. It is created in the miracle-minded being. It is not a physical act until after the mind has been shifted and the thought processes have been healed. Once your mind is healed, then your behavior naturally follows suit. If you do not change your mind, your behavior will cause you stress and conflict, because acting more spiritual, if you are not thinking in that way, creates a rift within your own mind. It means that you are forcing yourself to behave in a way that you don't believe. And this is what a lot of people do in your world. They judge what they do not judge what they think, and do not see that it is the thinking that actually transforms behavior permanently. So you will see it in somebody who's trying to change their eating habits. They will immediately go to the effect, which is the food that they keep choosing that is putting weight on their body, and they will try to change the effect, and they can only do it for so long. If you want to lose weight or gain weight, let's say you're underweight and you'd like to gain some weight, we're using this because this is a subject that many of you are interested in. Change your mind first. Begin to watch movies or documentaries or videos about the things that you would like to achieve. Perhaps you will watch a video on somebody who is a very good athlete. You, not being a very good athlete, have no familiarity with this world at all. But if you want to become fitter, let's say, you can begin to watch information and learn from people who are fit, because clearly from your behavior and your physical structure, that's not something you've been taught and you don't know how to do it. So if you do not change your mind by reprogramming the mind, putting in new information, I will say upgrading your software, your mind will want to go back to what it's always done and always known. Why? Because it is the ego's way. The ego does not seek improvement. It seeks sameness. So if you have been taught unhealthy habits, you are seeing in your unhealthy behavior, the ego's choice for that, for some reason, somewhere, somehow, some way, that made sense to the ego for some reason. Remember, the ego's purpose is to keep the body alive. It doesn't want to be healthy. It doesn't, in fact, actually want to keep you alive in the long term. It is a very, very short-term focused aspect of consciousness. So it says, if there's food in front of me, I'm going to eat it because there might not be food in an hour. That is a very, very short-sighted, frightened, fear-based belief. If I don't eat this food, there may not be any in an hour. Now, that is a very primitive part of the brain, the mind, the ego mind. The more evolved, higher frequency mind can say, there's plenty of food all over the place. I do not need to overeat right now because I do not want the consequences of that in the long term. I also know, given my education and my awareness, that food is available. So I can eat a little bit now, and when I get hungry again, I can eat a little bit then too. I do not need to stuff myself. Now, we are not judging the people who have weight or food issues. Your society is very distorted around this subject, and many of you have been abused through food, especially through the marketing systems on your planet. But what we want you to know is that the miracle starts in your mind. So begin there. Begin to change your mind about those subjects that are not lovingly in alignment with your greater good and that you would like to change over the next little while. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and I will speak to you again tomorrow. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.